We've had a shocking winter for lobster diving. The La Nina has absolutely destroyed the water, turned it chocolate coloured. We've had huge seas and just haven't been able to get a lobster all season. Anyway, it's now spring. We're finding a little weather window before some massive seas are coming in. I headed up the coast with the Bigrig and Ray to have a crack at some lobsters. You can see the kangaroos here just lazing around, watching us, thinking, yeah, I don't think they're going to get too many. Anyway, we had magnificent conditions, beautiful water, nice and warm, and lots of lobsters, and watch the action.
You know a gun? I was going to say, you know what time of year? This bad time of year.
Mate, the amount of pinging of the great white receiver at home, we got what different white every single week. Yeah, but because there's two of us.
Alright, let's go, we go?
Yeah, luckily neither of us look like giant seals.
This reef holds lots and lots of lobsters, but as you can see from the country, it's extremely challenging to extract them. These deep caves, multiple angled cracks that you just can't get your arm round into. Anyway, here the Bigrig and I are having a joint effort at trying to pull out some of these crays, and he's managed to get hold of this lovely ornatus. But unfortunately, as you can see, it's buried, so yeah, obviously buried crays all have to go back. So put all that hard effort in, and yeah, had to let it go. The eggs are very obvious on these lobsters, on these tropical lobsters, so obviously let this girl go. I put the following clip in. There's one of many that we did of trying to catch the eastern rock lobsters. There was, I think I saw 8 good legals, but trying to get hold of them was an absolute nightmare. This was a typical scenario. Down at the bottom, spot a great pair of antennas in a crack that looks like, oh, you've got a chance to pull the lobster out of. Gently sort of ease in there, and gone up the back of the crack, never to be seen again. This next crack was a double-sided ledge. It had all 3 species of lobsters that we commonly get, the easterns and the 2 Panellura species. Unfortunately I couldn't get the eastern rock lobster that I saw out of there, but did manage to grab this nice longer piece. Straight back down to the crack again and grab another longer piece. This shows you the benefit of leaving the gun to clearly mark the spot that you're on. It really helps you find it, especially when you've been putting one into your keeper bag. Here's a technique with a very low success rate, but every now and then it'll work. You can see from the size of this cave, there's no way I could get into it. And here's a beautiful big eastern rock lobster sitting out there. I just grab the end of his antenna gently, not try to pull him, just give it a touch and hope that he'll just panic and bolt round and go the wrong way round the cave. It didn't work. Again, you can see the antenna. I'm hoping that this is a shallow ledge and that I can hopefully pin this one up against the back, but again, like, you could just bolt right back out of reach, and once again another failure. I tried to grab this lobster through the back door of the cave, but I couldn't quite get my arm in far enough, so I had to do a full commitment, get right into the cave. Made a bit of a mistake. I should have pushed myself in a little bit further and got my right arm up behind that lobster so that he couldn't get back, and there he goes through the hole, and I'm trying to get out of the cave and chase after him, but by the time I got out he bolted, so it's one I really should have had. And sometimes a lobster just decides to sit in the dumbest hole and make it very easy for you. Got to make the most of these gifts, that's for sure. I found this crack on the way back in at the end of the dive, and it was absolutely loaded. All the species of lobsters, including a beautiful big oversized eastern. But anyway, just enjoy. How hard were those greens?
They're hard to get, trust me.
Nightmare. For one oversized, had to let it go. Beautiful colours on them.
Nice colours, nice conditions.
Beautiful conditions. Heaps of lobsters out there, but in the worst holes. Oh, I think it's just about as clear as I've seen it out there.
Yeah, it doesn't get much clearer.
Anyway, better than nothing.